Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. I'm the blogger behind The Daily Petite, focusing on petite style and beauty. In today's video, we are doing Nordstrom anniversary sale returns. This stemmed from my Instagram stories where I did a poll asking if y'all were interested to see, and it was 100% yes. So here we are with this video. And one other thing before we get started, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you might be a little bit confused. So I am 19 weeks pregnant, expecting our first child in early January. So if I sound out of breath, that's why. And then also we are sitting in what's going to be the nursery. So this is where my NSale purchases were just hanging out until I was able to go through them and figure out what I was going to keep and what I was going to return. So let's go ahead and get started. I broke it down into categories. So we'll do beauty, home, and then men and women's shoes and clothing. First up for beauty, I have just a few things, I think 4 things. So first is this Benefit brow set, and it was just the wrong shade for me. I got shade 3 and it just wasn't dark enough, so it just didn't work. The next product, actually the next 2 products I absolutely love, but I didn't realize that I have 2 or 3 of these already in my backup stash, so there was no need to keep these. Unfortunately, I should have checked before I purchased, but I didn't. I just added to cart. So first up is the MAC Prep and Prime. I love this product. It's actually pregnancy safe. 15-Minute Beauty is my reference guide. If you don't follow her, you haven't seen that website, and if you're pregnant or breastfeeding and you want to know what products are safe, definitely check her out. But anyways, I love this product, and it's just simply because I already have 2 under my sink and no need to keep that. Same thing with the Lancome Defensals. I have 2 of these, 3 of these actually under my sink as backups. So there's just no need for 5 backups of this product. So that's the only reason this one's going back. So I wish I would have checked that and kind of did an inventory of my beauty products before the sale, but I didn't, so here we are. And then the only other beauty product is the Derma Flash. So I am returning this. It's the Ultrasonic Pore Extractor and Serum Infuser. I'm just worried that it's not going to work, or that I'm not really going to use it a ton. It was kind of an impulse buy. I almost got it last year, and it was in stock this year, and I grabbed it, and I don't know, I'm just gonna return it. I just don't think I'm gonna use it. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below if you have that product and you love it. Maybe I'll change my mind. So let's move on to home. I only have 1 product from home, the home section, that I'll be returning. So the only product from the home section that I'll be returning is I grabbed 4 of these copper Moscow Mule mugs. I got these for Tristan. He's been wanting these, and they just have this kind of odd handle, and he's a big guy and his hands are pretty big, and it's just, the handles look really small to get your fingers in there, and he didn't think they were made that great, so I'm just gonna return these, and I got 4 of them. Next up, we'll talk about shoes. So I grabbed Tristan a couple pairs of shoes. He's keeping both of his, and the ones that I'm returning for myself, I'm so torn about because I do really love them, but I just had to make some difficult decisions out of the very large order that I placed, and these are the ones that I decided that I'll be returning. So first up are the Steve Madden Mules in the tan color. I love these, and they look even better in person than they did online, because this chain portion online looked a little discolored, but in person it's not. It's beautiful, and I'm sad about these, but I did get these in black, and I'm keeping the black pair. I just feel like going into fall and winter, I don't have any flat black shoes, so I think that is the best choice. I think I can style them the most, just for the season that we're heading into. But I do really love these, and I'm really kind of sad that I'm sending them back, but I am. And then the other ones are also by chance Steve Madden, and it's these booties, and I'm so sad. What were these called even? The Shea in sand suede, yeah. And they're so cute. I love them. They have the Western detailing on them, and I love when the boots cut out here for your ankle bone, and they fit well. Nothing's wrong with them. I absolutely love them, but the heel height is pretty tall. I don't have any lower heel boots, and I did get a pair of Dolce Vita boots, same color, but they're just kind of like half the heel height, so I decided to keep those. And I'm sending these back. These hurt more than these to send back, but again, difficult choices, and these are the ones that I chose to return, so I'll be sending those ones back. Moving on to bags. So this year was pretty disappointing for me for bags. Everyone was super disappointed that Tory Burch wasn't in the sale this year. I always grab a couple Tory Burch handbags every year. And the bags that they had, I just wasn't super excited about. So I did pick up the Coach bag. This is going to be total unpopular opinion, but I am sending this back. So I do love the color of the leather. The sun's coming in and out, so I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but it is a like medium tan. People have been talking about this everywhere, YouTube, Instagram, so I'm more than certain you've seen it. And I do love the size of it, but the emblem here, the C, it's just really, in person to me, it's just very cheaply made. And I don't know, just the gold detailing. I'm not really a gold person, but that's not why I'm sending it back. But like the gold detailing on the purse, it just looks very cheap, like cheap gold. I don't know, I can't explain it, but I just wasn't feeling it. But the color was great, the size was really good. I loved that it could be a crossbody or a shoulder bag, so it had a lot of things going for it. But ultimately for $300 or close to that, I'd have to look back, but I think it was close to $300. For the gold being so cheap looking, I just decided to send it back. And the one other bag that I got that I'm also returning, which is a bummer because I didn't end up getting any bags from the sale because I'm sending them both back. But this one was a little bit of a gamble, but it looked a lot better online than it does in person. So this is the Claire V backpack, and I was thinking, you know, the baby's coming, this would be really great. I could double up like a purse and a diaper bag if I'm just running out, and hands-free, and you know, I just thought it was going to be really great. But when I got it in person, it has this, what is this even called? It's like, I don't know if you can see that, but it has this, oh, I wish I could figure out what this is called. It has like pinholes all over it, and the name of that is completely slipping in my mind. I'm looking if it has it on the tag anywhere, and it doesn't. Not perforated. Oh, I cannot think of the name, I'm so sorry. But it has like all these pin dot holes in it, and I thought it was just solid suede is what it looked like online. And I just really hate this fabric or this pin dot, whatever this is. So I don't want to carry on about it, but for that reason, I'm sending this one back too. On to clothes. I feel like Tristan made out really well this year because he kept almost the majority of the stuff that I ordered for him. So there was only 2 things that didn't fit him well that he wanted to send back. So first up was this men's Zella polo, and he liked the look of it, but I'll be honest, when I first took it out of the package and kind of piled stuff up for him to try on, the material is kind of scratchy. Like it's definitely not soft. I think it's like a performance something or other. I can't find the name of it. Yeah, I think it's like some kind of performance material, but I don't know, it's just not soft. But that's not why he's sending it back. So he is 6'2" or close to 6'2", like 230 pounds. So he's a big guy. And this is an XL. And he would have needed a double XL in this. It runs a little bit small, and it just kind of was constraining for him. So he just didn't want to keep this one. And then the only other thing that I'm sending back for him are these men's Adidas shorts. They fit him well, but he really didn't like the material. These are the trace woven shorts. So they're kind of like running material. They don't have any lining, like they don't have any like built-in underwear or anything like that. They are double lined with like a mesh type basketball short inside, but he just really didn't like this crinkly material. So that's the only reason we're sending these ones back. Moving on to our last category, women's clothing. So I absolutely love the NSale. I wait for it all year and I love to shop it. I love to cover it for you guys and for my blog. And this year was so different for me being pregnant because I don't know what fits. So I don't know what fits now. I don't know what is going to fit in. So I just hit the second trimester a few weeks ago. I don't know what's gonna fit in a few months. And I don't know what's gonna fit after I have the baby in January. So it was just really tricky for me to navigate this year. But I think I did overall fairly well. So a couple things that I'm returning, it's simply because of sizing. So it was things that I got in 2 sizes and I just kept the bigger size. So I got one of the Treasure and Bond dresses that have the ruching on the sides. I'm keeping 3 of them in the size small, and I'm just returning this extra small one in the black just because it's too small, extra small. And then I got the Zella maternity leggings, and I'm keeping the size small and just returning these, which are in extra smalls. Next set probably won't come as a surprise to a lot of you. This was a very much hit or miss on social media for the majority of people. They either loved it or they hated it. I didn't hate it, but I'm definitely returning it. So it's the 3-piece open edit set. It came with the little tank and the pants with the little kind of like a cardigan cover-up type thing. And I don't know if it's because I'm pregnant or only because I'm 5'2". It just didn't fit me right. It was weird. it just didn't fit right at all. So this is going back. Next return for me is actually another open edit item, and it is this burgundy. The color is really gorgeous. It's this burgundy dress, and it has the ruching in a weird, like instead of just being on the sides, like it's on one side, but then on this side it like comes down across and down, and it was just really odd. I don't know, but I did really love the neckline. It had kind of a like asymmetrical cross here, and then it was ruched a little bit here. So I really loved the top of it, but then once we got to the bottom and that ruching was kind of like down in the front, it was just like an odd fit for me. So this one's going back. This next piece I wanted to love so much, and it was actually comical when I put it on. I think it's just my frame. My shoulders are very narrow, you know, and I'm 5'2", and it just, I don't know, it just did not fit me well. But it's the Treasure and Bond puff sleeve dress. I absolutely love this color, and the material is really nice. It's thick, but it's not too heavy. It's like a really light sweatshirt material inside. It had a really great neckline, and I liked this waistline here, but the puff sleeves, y'all, were like maybe I'll try it on and insert a photo of this one, because like I was literally laughing. I was almost crying, like the way that the sleeves were on me. It was comical. So unfortunately this one's going back. And the last piece is another dress. It is this camel color Julia Jordan dress, and I really loved it, and I almost kept it. It is very thick material. It has this beautiful ribbing. It is very well made. It is a really great length. No pockets on it. It has this a little tiny balloon sleeve. I almost said bubble sleeve, balloon sleeve. Really great detail on the wrist that you could roll up or leave down. It had so many things going for it. Double lined. It has this like almost like a, I don't know, nylon lining on the inside, but then it was the sleeves again. So there was this built-in shoulder pad that unfortunately I could not cut out if I wanted to. I was looking for a way to maybe cut that out. And the shoulder pad, again, it was just, it made me look so, I don't even know the right word. Like, it was very just square and just really like broad, when you can see that I'm not broad when I had the dress on. It was just an odd fitting up here, and I wanted to love it so much. It's beautifully made. It was so comfortable. Just everything about it except for those built-in shoulder pads, and I have to return it for that. So I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed going through my Nordstrom sale returns. So now I have to box these up, get the label on, and get these back out so I can get my refund for these. And then everything behind me is what I'm keeping. So I did get a couple things for the baby, and that's super exciting. So the stroller and car seat I got from the NSale. I was super lucky to grab those, and then all my other stuff that I'm keeping. But I hope you enjoyed this returns video. If you did, would love for you to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And if you are new here, so excited that you stopped by, and if you're returning, so great to see you. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.